All right, guys, Greg and Carl here. We are with the all-new Tethrd FAS Pack. It's for all saddle hunters, and we're going to show you how to fit this frame sheet. Now, even though it's a small pack, we decided to include a frame sheet with an aluminum stay, so you can run it without it, you can run it with it, you can carry a lot of weight, you can carry a little bit of weight. It's modular. You can use it however you want it, but it's important to know if you've never fit a frame sheet to your body, it's important to have an expert show you how to do it. So when you get your FAS Pack in the mail, after you've bought it, then the pack is gonna come just like this. The frame sheet is gonna come loose. It doesn't go there, it goes in the frame sheet sleeve, and Carl will show you how that all works, but just know it doesn't ride like that. It's not supposed to go like that. So Carl is gonna fit this to me, and then we're gonna put it in the pack and you're gonna see how everything works.
Right. So if you want to use the frame sheet, we're going to do that fitting. But before we do that, you can run this without the frame sheet in it if you want to run a soft pack. And also, if you may have a really flat back, you may find that you don't even need to mess with this thing. It's just everybody's built a little bit different, but we gave you the option. So one thing you can do, Greg, go ahead and put that pack on real quick. So we don't have the frame sheet in there. Now you could do it with or without the frame sheet. So I got Greg standing here. We call this schoolyard in the backpack. Just kind of a slack wearing, you just grab it out of your truck, you throw it on. Like if you run through an airport or something like that, you're not really in full hunt mode. But you absolutely could wear it this low if you want. But what we designed this pack to do was to actually ride about right up in there. And what that allows is it keeps it, I call it leaching to your body, because it's really no wider than your torso. It's riding high. So when he has his saddle on, it's not interfering with his saddle or anything. We designed it that way. It's intentional. So go ahead and loosen that up. So we're gonna go ahead and adjust this frame sheet for Greg. And again, it's just gonna come with the aluminum stay inside of it, right there. I'm gonna pull the stay out. And everybody's curvature on their back's a little bit different. So basically, we all have that knot right here. That's a C something, I'm not sure, I don't know, I'm not a spinal doctor, but right here, that knot, that's basically where we're gonna put the top of this stay. And we're just gonna start shaping this thing to Greg's back. And I'm just gonna, you can do this by yourself, but it helps if you have somebody there with you. So I'm just slowly contouring for the top part of his back. Pretty good. And you just need a little bend on the bottom for your anterior tilt. That means his butt sticks out a little bit.
Got chunk in the trunk.
And you can see the shape that we're starting to get here. This is why I say this thing leaches to your back, because it's like, it is going to be forever Greg's pack. It is built for him. It's shaped just for him. So I think we're pretty good there. I might give that a little bit more. Yep, I like that. All right, so the frame sheet is going to be slid into its pocket with the part with no webbing stitched to it, this part here, facing your back, okay? And then here's his back right here, his profile. So we're gonna slide that in like that, and then take it on down, and you can see it automatically shapes that frame sheet right there. So once we have that slid into the frame sheet, take a flathead screwdriver or a butter knife, just something that's not sharp, and we're going to take that piece of webbing right there, just work right over the top of that. That's going to keep your aluminum stay in place. So there we've got Greg's back profile there. Greg, go ahead and open that pack up. You guys can see it. Again, this side toward his back. That's going to be a little bit of a tight fit in there, and you want it that way. You don't want it slopping around. So you can either shove it all the way down like that, and you can actually grab that water bladder loop for a little leverage to pull that, and then we're going to take the outer closure and just work it over the edge. Bring our Velcro up, line it, compress it, and that's done. So now this thing is shaped to his back. We'll put it back on, and I'll show you what we were going for here. All right, go ahead and cinch it down. So now we're in combat mode. We are up, right up there at the knot. It's riding high. It is shaped to his back. You see you can see there's no daylight here because we have contoured this pack to him.
And you will feel it.
You'll notice a difference.
I can feel the difference. Even with an empty pack, I can feel the weight being transferred into my lower back. I can feel it tighter up on my upper back. You can notice the difference when you bend it properly. You can feel it.
Right. And again, try to have somebody help you out with this because you'll get it much more precise. Because if you're trying to do it, you're looking in the mirror and you're holding the thing like this, and you're obviously contorting your back when you're doing that. So find a family member or buddy and help you bend that aluminum stay, and you'll be ready to rock.